Okay, once the drawing end of it is done, come over to the 2D view control, and the far right icon is switch to toolpaths. Here's where it brings up the toolpath list. Since we're going to be learning to insert our first toolpath, this will be empty. Simply pick from the choices, whether you're doing a profile, a pocket, a drill, a V-carve. For this instance, we are going to profile the United States and cut this out. Click the profile toolpath, and here's where we select the different variables to go along with this toolpath. The thickness of our material was 0.75. Since we're going to be cutting a little bit deeper through our material, we're going to set this at 0.76. We need to select the bit. The router bit starter kit that comes with the ShopBot is listed. We're going to use a 1/4 inch down cut. Select OK. Modify the number of passes. We're going to leave that at 3. We want to cut on the outside. You have the choice of cutting on the outside, the inside, or on the line. Since we want to keep this current dimension, we'll be cutting on the outside. And we can pick the direction of the cut to be a climb or a conventional. We're going to have a climb cut. This is where we can add tabs, leads, ramps, or order. We are not going to add any of these at this time. Scroll down. We need to give this toolpath a name, and we will call it Profile USA. We need to hit calculate to save all these parameters. No suitable vector selected. That means that we have to at least select the vector. In this case, we wanted this United States profile. Hit calculate. It's going to give you a warning that your material is only 0.75 and you're going to be cutting 0.76. We're okay with this. We have a spoil board underneath this part that's allowing us to cut the 0.01 into the material. Hit OK, and it's going to bring up the 3D preview. By clicking Preview Visible Toolpaths, we are able to let the machine do its 3D cut. We are able to preview it. We're able to look at it from different angles, from the back to make sure it's went through. And we are able to now preview this toolpath to make sure it's doing what we want before we actually go and cut it. Always 3D preview it. Make sure it's how you would like. When you hit close, you can go in here to estimate machine timing and get an estimate for how long it's going to take you to cut that file. This is a nice place for you to check to see the time. If it said something like 6 hours right here, you know that you need to go back up to your toolpath, double click, modify it, and then hit recalculate. Always hit calculate after you change anything in here or the parameters will not stick. Hit OK. It's calculated. I can reset the preview and preview again. If this is a toolpath I no longer want, I can simply select it and delete toolpath. If I'm ready to now go out to the machine because I'm happy with this toolpath, I have to click it. I need to hit Save Toolpath, and I actually need to save the toolpath. And make sure you save this in a spot where you can find it with a name you can identify. And that is all you need. When you hit save, it will save it as a ShopBot SBP file. The SBP file is your toolpath that you can go and use at the machine.